Hello, everybody. Today I'm here to play through the new event. Let's see, I don't know what it's called. The Beast of Intentions, okay. I guess it's like Best of Intentions. I see. And there is a story, great. Another victory. Sigh, does it matter? The fractured threat isn't slowing. R, I must keep fighting. I have to protect this town like I protect my home. Foul creatures, you will not advance. So yeah, that's pretty accurate to what they said they're going for. He's a protector of everyone around him. So I don't have Beast right now, so we can't bring him in, but I do have Elsa, who seems to be part of this, so I'll bring her in. I'm pretty tired, so it's probably not going to be too high energy. It never really is, but yeah, I kind of just need to get through this event. Got to start collecting the stuff for it. So yeah, I don't play as Elsa too often. I'm sure most people don't really have Elsa. She really hasn't been available. I'm assuming, I didn't really look, but they probably have crystals of her in the store right now, which is pretty cool. Might be your first chance to actually try to unlock her, and there are 5 there, so there's probably a pretty good chance that you get her. Of course, it's not guaranteed whatsoever, but I guess it also probably means that she has her famed crystals in the store right now. Which again, I'm not sure if she's been available for like a long time. Like, the game has been out for a while now. She must have been available at some point. Maybe when Anna was released? I really don't know. What is that last thing? I don't even know what that is. Grah, there's no end to these wretched things. Beast, are you alright? I'm sensing a strong fractured presence in Port Royal. I've tried, but I can't fight them all. I don't want to endanger anyone else, but I need help. Not to worry, I know just who to send. Hold on a little longer. It's Elsa. We know it's Elsa. I really enjoyed the idea of these types of events. They did the exact same thing when Anna and Woody were released, where Anna was teamed up with Buzz and Woody was teamed up with Elsa. So that was a pretty cool way to do it. Some cool character interactions that we don't normally see, and a way to interact with some characters already in the game with brand new characters from the same series. It's kind of like a way to promote the series in general. I think that's pretty cool. It looks like we were even fighting Anna this time as well. It'd be cool if we saw any fractured like beasts or any fractured Olafs. I don't think I've seen either of them. But yeah, I've yet to fight against either of those. I don't know what that white thing is at all. Like, what is that? A league point. Okay. Never heard of it. I'm sorry for the delay. Mickey said you could use some help. Elsa, your aid is appreciated, but I was expecting an army. The fractured greatly outnumber us. They won't for long. Mickey thought we'd need a plan, so I came armed with one. But I don't want those fractured to hear it. Let's take care of them first. Are fractured intelligent? Like, will they understand what they're saying? They should have just like... Well, like, I feel like the fractured have interacted at some point, and they kind of just, like, mumbled single words. They weren't able to form real sentences. So I don't think they'd even notice, Elsa. I think you're being stupid. But Elsa's a pretty cool character. We do have a fractured beast here, so that's interesting. He's about to die right here. There we are. Oh, and then Simba, I guess, was the one we got. So have you unlocked any of the new characters? Either from the big fan crystals or from the free ones in the store? I guess not free, but the ones that are in the event store. Alright, the plan is to take my frosted flowers and place them around town. They're imbued with elemental magic and should repel fractured energy. They haven't been tested yet, but I'm sure they'll work. I hope so. My experience with enchanted flowers is not good. Yeah, that is kind of messed up that she's using roses, triggering us PTSD. So yeah, I'm very happy we can skip those cutscenes. Sometimes I forget, just because it's been so long where we couldn't skip that. But it's cool that we're getting like Anna in here quite a bit, it looks like. Almost every fight I've noticed Anna's been here. And it kind of just seems like there are some princesses in general. I've definitely noticed Belle, although that is fair. Yeah, we have 2 Belles on this one, so that's fun. I think it'd also it would make for a fun fight to have like a singular Belle and then 2 beasts, but obviously the focus right now is on beast. Pretty soon Olaf's event will be out as well, so that'll be fun. We already really know what to expect. Like I said, Olaf will be teamed up with Belle, so that'll be fun to see, I suppose. How long have you been fighting here? Why didn't you ask for help sooner? I didn't want to involve anybody else. People have suffered because of me in the past. No more. I actually understand that better than you think. While we have to face what we've done, we don't have to face it alone. You're right, Elsa. Thank you. Now we have only 1 frosted flower left to plant. That's actually a pretty good connection that I hadn't really thought about. They're kind of both isolated in this big tower, and at one point kind of just want to be left alone, but thanks to, like, I was gonna say their loved ones. I don't know if that necessarily works for Belle, but I suppose just nice people coming into their lives again. They're able to see that they should open up and be better people, and they don't want to be isolated. And they both worry about hurting people as well. So yeah, that actually works pretty good. I don't know if Olaf and Belle are gonna have a great connection. They are both support characters, so that's something, I suppose. There, this should be the final frosted flower. Look, the fractured are retreating. It worked. I thought it would. Now the townsfolk can finally... Wait, there are Titanborn approaching. Many of them. What is happening? They must be drawn to the elemental energy of the flowers. We have to destroy them before they destroy the town. That makes sense. Titanborn, I guess, aren't technically fractured. And they would be drawn elemental power. It's kind of their whole deal. But I'm assuming there's still going to be some fractured in here. Well, actually not right now. I'd be curious to see if these next fights are all Titanborn based. See, that's a fun idea too, to have the narrative... Okay, well... well, that got ruined. Although Gaston is definitely one of the more perfect ones to bring in, but he's certainly not a Titanborn. But I mean, I don't think Titanborn really showing up before this, so I guess the point still kind of stands where it's cool to have the story impact how or what characters you're fighting and stuff. I think they should probably do that more often, but most of the time the fractured are somewhat random, and with these events they just want you to fight characters that make sense to fight, like Anna and Beast. So, definitely makes sense. I think it might have been an interesting thing that instead of making Beast be more like a knight, maybe making him even more beast-like, which I always feel that's the extreme of taking a character or an animal, is to make them like a beast. It's happening again. My powers are putting people in danger. But look, the flowers are drawing elementals from all over, and they seem to be headed to this very spot. I see. They're bringing the battle to us. Exactly. Your powers may have been quite a boon to everybody after all. You know, you're very wise. Now, shall we fight? So I was going to say that it would have been cool maybe to have the beast be a wild animal, and Gaston is kind of like this beast hunter now. He already was a hunter, but he's really leaned into that. So I think that would have been a cool dynamic. But instead they kind of went for him matching up with Belle more, which is fine. I think either one would have been interesting. I still kind of like my idea of having, if they were to add more Frozen characters, to do Sven, and then have him crazy with these long, pointy antlers. Like kind of like the big deers you see in Elden Ring and stuff. I think a style like that would be cool. But this is the last fight of the event, and I'm not doing anything after that. The video will end. So thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about the newest characters, and if you've unlocked them, and if you're excited for the Olaf event, and if you enjoyed this video as well. I'm excited to try to unlock Beast and Olaf for real. They're both certainly interesting, and it'd be fun to be able to showcase one of them while I do the Olaf event. But I won't be able to open a ton of crystals before that, but I'll probably open at least a couple, so there's a chance. But let's see if there's any dialogue after this. I would assume maybe we'll be meeting up with the other two characters now. They did that in the Woody and Elsa one. Now there's the last of the Frosted Flowers. Yes, they repelled the Fractured, and we defeated the elementals they attracted. That's success. Thank you, Beast. I couldn't have done this without your protection and trust. I'm the one who should be grateful. Mickey was wise to send you. I apologize for my manners. How should I address you? Is it Your Majesty? I'm happy to skip the formalities if you are. I'd like that. Okay, so no meetup or whatever, but it's cool seeing them interact with one another. Like I said, they kind of have more of a connection than I realized. But thank you for watching. I will see you soon. Goodbye.